You can tell them that it is now at least streaming. Let me send a link out. I have 18 subscribers on YouTube. Alright. Yeah, it is live. Texting you the link now. So, Mom said she thought she saw me. I don't know what she's talking about. So, I just sent you the link.
Mom was like, I texted her and was like, you should be really proud of Mike. He's doing this thing.
I'm trying. So. Did it come through to you?
Yes. I'll
Cool.
start sharing.
Huh?
I said, yeah, I'll start sharing it.
Alright, cool.
Are you going to post it on Facebook?
Yeah. I'm going to post it to that event. So. Alright. Hi, if you click on the link I just sent you, it should work. You should see me just bobbing around right now, and actually, in a couple of seconds, you'll start hearing my end of this phone call. So.
I'm listening and watching you at the same time.
All right.
What's the delay?
Cool, yeah, it's on about a 10-second delay. So.
Okay.
Cool.
How do we do it?
I'm going to explain that in about 5-10 minutes. Essentially, if you go into the description of the video, there's links to answer sheets.
I don't know how to get to. I've never done this, Mike, so I don't.
I've never done it on. Hold on a second. Let me open it up and I can try and talk you through it.
I hit a button and it looked like I got.
Probably one of my several dozens of test videos.
Well, no, I got like a button and it looked like I got fantasy football sheet, but I don't know how I got it.
So a fantasy football sheet.
Yes, it came up with conduits and.
That's weird.
So.
I don't know how you got that either. All right, so
I don't know how I got it. So.
if you're watching the video and you're holding, if you're watching on your phone.
I'm on the iPad.
All right. So if you're watching the video, you should see the name Quarantine Trivia Time.
Yeah. Live.
Yep. There should be it should be like the name of the YouTube video.
Oh, so all right. So hold on. So go out of it.
Yeah. You're gonna almost want two screens for this. So.
Okay. Quarantine Trivia Time. All right.
And then there should be a description that starts with "Hello, Internet users."
No.
No. Is there a little arrow off to the right-hand side?
Right now, there's nothing, and you're not even talking. All right.
Yeah, I think it might have gone quiet on me here. Everyone can hear you. There's 5 people right now, so you're fine. Huh. Hold on a second. Here, I'm going to send you a text with...
Okay. Does Elizabeth know what she's doing?
Loosely. This text has your answer sheets in it, though. It's got the links to all the answer sheets for each different round.
All right, so how do I... all right. So I just type them in?
Yep, you type them in, so each round has 8 questions.
Okay.
And then you'll type in your answer. At the bottom, you will hit submit, and the answers will go on to me.
Okay. All right. Let's see, and hit submit. Okay, and then we just make a donation to St. Baldrick's?
You've already done it. You're fine.
No, I can.
So, well, yes,
I
you
got
can.
an email that they're asking for $20.
I am? Oh, St. Baldrick's is. Yeah, because today's their 20th anniversary.
Yes,
so,
and many events have been canceled.
Yes, including ours. But yeah, if you have questions, I would say go to Liz.
Okay.
Because I'm going to be, obviously, live on air. So.
Right. All right. So we just watch you?
Yep, I'm going to go through 8 questions at a time, and the question will be up on the screen as well as read by me. So.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
So, cool.
All right, you got a few people?
We got a few. I don't know how many people are going to be here, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So.
All right.
Yeah.
So if you do it again next week, I'll try to get some people once we figure out what you're doing.
Honestly, this is a real test run for me before I make it a big thing.
Okay, I'm sorry if I misspoke then earlier.
You did not at all. Honestly, I figure the more the better for a test run. So.
And it's just family. So.
Exactly, and if things go catastrophically wrong, they go catastrophically wrong.
Right. Right. You know not to do it again.
Or figure something else out.
Mm-hmm.
So. Cool. All right.
All right. Well, I'll let you go. So, how do I know when you're live?
I'm live right now, but I'll announce it if you have your volume up.
Okay.
I'll announce when we're starting.
Okay.
So. Alrighty. All right. Well, good luck.
Thank you. Thank you. Love you.
Love you too.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Is there a way for you to, follow?
What do you mean?
I don't know, follow.
Sorry, I know I'm a little bit behind. Hi everyone. I don't know who's online right now or if you can hear me. The chat is enabled on YouTube if you want to use that to say hello. You're welcome to. If not, don't feel like you're pressured to. I'm going to explain the rules and how we're going to run this thing tonight in about 5 or 10 minutes. I'm just running a little bit behind right now. I'm setting up the lovely Lady Abigail on the scorer's table over here. Also, we're celebrating our 2nd anniversary tonight. This is a very romantic way to celebrate your 2nd anniversary by hosting an online trivia game in a quarantine site. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can leave them in the chat. You can text me for the time being. Yeah, Liz, Abby did not particularly love when I called her Lady Abigail. There was a nice little eye roll going on there. There is an echo. Cool. Do I have headphones nearby?
I have headphones.
Can I borrow?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. There is an echo. That's going to be a problem.
Lady Abigail has headphones.
Cool.
She saves the day.
She does save the day again. So, I'm also going to do my best to not get this video flagged by YouTube for copyright, because an earlier test that did happen. So, let's not play music. Unfortunately, you're just going to be stuck here. Thank you.
Welcome.
Where's my headphone? There it is. They don't talk.
What?
Okay. Hi, everyone. So, just so we're all clear here, you guys aren't going to be talking. This is all going to be virtual. It's all going to be via Google Sheets. I'll be the one talking. If you're on a team, you are on your own for communicating. This is weird. I can hear myself on like an 8-second delay right now. But like I said, I'm going to explain everything in about 5 minutes once I get the score sheet set up.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Where am I going?
Hold on. I'm going to share something with you.
For my Gmail?
Yep. So this is our score sheet for the night.
Okay.
It's going to auto-populate with people's answers as they submit them. Each round has...
I have no internet, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Each round has its own tab down at the bottom when it opens. You will mark, I'm adding a column on this sheet for each question that you will mark if the answer was correct and how many points they got for it. if it's worth more than 2 or more than 1.
I'm actually not listening to you because I'm trying to look this short. I'm sorry.
Here, do you want me to put on?
Okay, so I've just got to quarantine live. It's still loading.
Okay. It says you're on it.
I am on it, but it's
Okay.
working. Okay. So there's rounds.
Yep, see them down at the bottom, round 1 through 8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's going to be your rounds. As people fill things out, it'll automatically populate in there. You will have to score their thing. If you go into the round 1 tab, I can show you what I'm talking about.
I am on one.
Okay, so each question has a column. There's question 1 through 8. And then next to each one, there should be a column that says correct. In that correct column, you'll mark down whether or not the answer was correct or how many points it was worth. Use numbers, okay? So if they got it right, mark down a 1. If it was a 2 or a 3 or 4 point question, mark down 1, 2, 3, or 4, however many points they got.
How do I know if it was
I'll read out the answers, okay? And I can send them to you.
So when they answer in YouTube, it'll populate the sheet.
So they're going to answer via Google Forms.
Okay.
And then when they hit submit on that, it'll fill it out.
What is timestamp?
Just when they filled it out. That doesn't matter.
So their name will populate.
Yep.
Their answer will. And then all I'll do is put a 1, 2, or whatever if it's correct.
So
So each row is a team.
Yep.
I think I get what you're saying.
Okay.
If I have questions, you're not very far away. So.
I am not.
So you're on YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
Do I have a link to that?
I posted it on the Facebook event.
Alright, so I will go to Facebook then.
Sorry.
It's okay. You're busy.
And I'm going to take breaks like every 2 or 3 rounds just to make sure that everything's going okay. All right.
I don't know how to get to it.
To what?
I think I'm just an idiot.
If you need help, let me know.
All I see is the forms. I don't see the link to it.
Down, it should be like at the bottom of that post. You can post it again.
Where is it? Oh, you look so cute.
Should be like at the bottom of that post.
Can you keep your volume off? Sorry. It's just going to echo if we... Okay, everyone, we're gonna go live now. I'm gonna start talking. I have never really live streamed anything before, so bear with me. This is my genuine first time doing this. I am gonna do my best to keep this thing moving as well as I can, and if there's technical problems, I'm sorry. But so here's how things are going to work tonight. So in the description of this this YouTube video, and also posted on the Facebook group, there are 8 Google Forms. There's one for each of our rounds tonight, rounds 1 through 8. Those are your answer sheets. You're going to fill them out as I go through the questions. The questions are going to be verbal, and they're also going to appear on your screen right there where it says Trivia Quarantine Live with the Geeks Who Drink logo. For those of you who didn't hear, Geeks Who Drink straight up went out of business from all this stuff. So if they're going to come after me for this, fine, let's go for it. We'll play the game. We'll see what happens. I don't think anyone's going to really come after me for this. So, for those of you who have never played a Geeks Who Drink trivia night, the general structure is as follows. Tonight we have 8 rounds of trivia. Most of those rounds are worth 8 points. Round 2 and 8 are going to be worth 16 points. Throughout the course of the night, you are allowed to joker your score sheet 1 time. Jokering your score sheet will double your score for that round. You can use that once. Down at the bottom of your question sheet, your answer sheet, down at the bottom of your answer sheet, there is a question to see whether or not you jokered. All you will have to do is circle or mark yes if you are jokering that. So, yeah, and then we'll have everything all scored from that. We're gonna have the scores going. We'll have score updates when I can. I am not sure when those are gonna be, but they will come at some point, I promise. So rounds 2 and 8 are worth 16 points. The rest of the rounds are worth 8 points. The rounds usually follow a theme. They actually all follow a theme. I don't know why I said usually, but they do follow a theme. If you guys need a question repeated or need to see a question again, just let me know in the chat, I guess. I'll have Abby maybe monitor the chat on YouTube.
It says you cut out.
I cut out. Cool.
Liz said you did.
What do I need to repeat? Anyway, this is going to be really difficult. I don't have a strong enough computer to do this, but we're going to try. Oh, Andrew. Hi, Andrew. You're one of my regulars at Hopspot. Abby is my fiance, who is also keeping score for me tonight, because obviously we are not at the Hopspot. The part about the circles. The circles was not an actual thing. All I was saying was that at the bottom of your question, at the bottom of each answer sheet, you can mark whether or not you're jokering your score sheet. You can do that once per round. We are using this on an honor system, as are a lot of our things. I'm also asking an honor system, please don't look up answers. There's no prize, so there's no real point in cheating. If you desperately want to cheat, you can. I have literally no way of enforcing it. So just be nice. We're all here trying to just pass a couple of hours in quarantine. So let's try and do some good. And if you want, you can donate to St. Baldrick's. There is a link for that in the description of this video, I think, for my St. Baldrick's page. Cheating is a surefire way to get the coronavirus. That's true. We all know that to be very true. So, we're going to start our game in about 5 minutes. If anyone has any questions, Hauser-Busch is in the house too. Wow, all of the big names are here. Watch Hauser-Busch actually win this week too. For those of you who are not regulars, Hauser-Busch has been coming to my quiz every week for what feels like a year now, and they have come so close. The Joker, you can joker your score sheet once per round. That will double or once per game tonight. That will double your score for that round, bring 8-point rounds up to 16, 16-point rounds up to a possible 32 points. Yeah. I can't play music during this stream, at least not songs or...
Just sing.
Huh? Yeah, go for it. But I am going to try and get away with playing music for our audio round. If the stream gets shut down, the stream gets shut down, and we tried, and we'll try again next week. Sing the audio round. Yeah, that'll go well. I forgot to get that set up. So, also, you're going to notice throughout tonight's quiz that there are multiple references to the fact that today is March 16th. Obviously, that's not today. Today is not March 16th. Today is March 17th. But this quiz is from yesterday, the last day Geeks Who Drink was open as a company. So you'll just have to deal with that. It's not going to affect any part of your quiz or anything like that. Just the best. Just truly fun times. So I really hope this works. If anyone has questions or ideas as to how to make this work better, let me know. I am very open to suggestions on this. I have a year's worth of quizzes downloaded. Also, to my two Hauser-Busch, you guys are going to have a little bit of a layup on one of the rounds because it's the same round as last week. Fair warning.
Kids are in the audience.
Who are?
Kids. Just sort of.
Oh, cool. Well, I cannot guarantee that this is the most child-friendly trivia game. We usually play it at a bar. It should be pretty okay, and I will do my best to censor it. Which kids are in the crowd tonight?
Some of Liz's friends.
Huh?
Liz's
Oh, Liz's friends have kids. Cool. Fun. Hope everyone's doing well. Let's see. It's 8:58. Usually, this is when I would start playing Gloria by Laura Branigan, but I don't really want to get banned from YouTube. So we're not going to play Gloria by Laura Branigan right now. So before we get going, does anyone have any sort of question about how this is going to work? Your Google Forms, anything like that? There is one Google form for every round, so make sure you are opening the correct form for each round. If you want, I can text you these. They are also available in the Facebook event or down there in the bottom portion of the, down in the description there. So... We're playing Gloria over here. Thank you, Tristan. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it. Let's see. It's 7:59. You know what? Screw it. Let's just start.
Oh, boy.
Let's start right off. I just need to open up the quiz and we will get going. Where the hell's the quiz? Downloads. Monday.
Plot twist. There's actually no quiz.
Plot twist. This is all a fraud. Alright, guys. So, I hope this works. We're gonna kind of play this by ear and hope it works. Alright, so, round number one tonight. Round number one tonight is this round costs $1 extra. Every answer in this round can be made from the letters in the word guacamole. Every correct answer in this round can be made from letters in the word guacamole. Question number one. Round number one, question number one.
Mm-hmm.
A bulldog named, Dog represents what root beer brand named for the thing you serve it in? A bulldog named Dog represents what root beer brand named for the thing you serve it in?
So it'll populate the serve.
When they hit submit at the end of the round, it'll populate.
So
Yeah,
I don't get anything yet.
right.
Okay.
Yeah, this is really awkward without having music in between questions, isn't it? Maybe I can figure out some way to pipe some sort of audio
You
in.
can play like my phone and then.
I can do. I got video removed earlier today for playing songs. A video that only.
All originals.
A video only Chris Swanson saw. A video of me singing "You Ought to Know" by Alanis Morissette. So, all right, let's move on to question number 2. Round number 1, question number 2. Liquid Plumber's signature line of drain unplugging goop is called what destroyer? Number 2 again, Liquid Plumber's signature line of drain unplugging goop is called what destroyer? Andrew, to answer your question, what I am using to stream, I am using a program called OBS. I don't really know what it is, and I am using my laptop that I normally use for trivia. So it is not the world's most powerful computer, but it certainly is a computer. It is trying its best right now. So, give it another 2 seconds here. Oh, boy. God. You know, it's really hard not to touch your face.
Don't do it.
Number 3. Question number 3, round number 1. James Bowie was too feverish to get much use out of his famous knife when he was killed at what memorable battle? Number 3 again, James Bowie was too feverish to get much use out of his famous knife when he was killed at what memorable battle? Louis Trano is looking for the Google Forms. We know where those are. Louis, those are down in the description of this video. I'm also going to text them to you so you can stop shouting out answers in our group message. It's like I always say at the start of trivia. If you shout out answers, you suck. So don't do it. Can we repeat letters? Yes, you can repeat letters, I believe. I don't know why messages... You're right, I should have people like and or smash the like and subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell for notifications as to when I'm starting these. You know, all of those things that YouTubers say. Question number 4, round number 1, question number 4. The name of what final Greek letter means the big O? Number 4 again. The name of what final Greek letter means the big O? This is so uncomfortable, just sitting in front of a computer staring at myself.
I just love that I can, like, see you in 2 spaces. Like...
I can see me in, like, I'm up on my computer in 4 different locations. So, alright, that feels like enough time for that question. So question number 4, or question number 5, round number 1, question number 5. It's a business tycoon, or the little snow hills she skis over, in Aspen or wherever. What's that M word? Number 5 again, it's a business tycoon, or the little snow hills she skis over in Aspen or wherever. What's that M word? Okay, Tristan, to answer your question, all rounds are not worth the same amount of points. Round 2 and 8 are worth 16 points. The other 6 rounds are worth 8 points. So it is advantageous to save your joker for either round 2 or 8. But if you're dumb, you can, use it whenever you want. It's fine. It's your choice. It's a free country, despite the fact that we can't do anything right now. So, it's fine. So, alright. Ooh, boy, voice cracked. In the background, you may hear our cat. I hope you are not allergic to cats, although I don't think cat allergies travel over the internet. So,
Fran says hi.
Fran says hello, apparently. Round number 1, question number 6. Question 6. If you order your linguine con lo vagnol, they'll give you sauce made from what mollusk? Please pardon my pronunciation on that. As anyone will know who comes to my quiz at a regular occurrence, pronunciation is usually a tragic part of my reading abilities, which are minimal at best. Number 6 again. If you order your linguine con la vongole, there we go. Con le vagnole. Jesus Christ. Con le vagnole. They'll give you a sauce made from what mollusk? That was pretty rough. I am so sorry. That was so embarrassing, and I know people are watching who care about me as a person, among other things. You all care about me as a person, but you know what I meant. My family is watching this, so that was pretty bad.
Hi, Fam.
Yeah. Good news about this quiz kind of being off the radar. I don't have to read the ads tonight, so there's that. All right. Number 7. Question number 7. Exxon spent $600 million researching the fuel potential of what plant-like things that include seaweed and pond scum? Exxon spent $600 million researching the fuel potential of what plant-like things that include seaweed and pond scum? Tom Brady's going to the Bucks. Isn't that fun?
No.
Isn't that a good time? Touchdown, Thomas Brady. A book that I pre-ordered also shipped from Amazon, so that's fun. Entering my intellectual phase again. Gonna start reading. Alright, question number 8, our final question for round number 1. Question number 8. Dorothy ate the last piece of cheesecake in Blanche's bedroom and left behind a bathrobe as evidence. That's one possible solution in the Golden Girls version of what classic board game? Number 8 again. Dorothy ate the last piece of cheesecake in Blanche's bedroom and left behind a bathrobe as evidence. That's one possible solution in the Golden Girls version of what classic board game? Tristan, to answer what book I am getting, it is a book called Hall of Name. It is a deep dive into baseball's best names. The names of the best names in baseball history and their careers and whether or not their name made them better or worse. I am very intrigued. The author follows me on Twitter, which is neat. So that's cool. So, alright guys, that's the end of round number 1. I'm going to read through all of those questions one last time, just so you guys can have them all one more time. I am not going to show them on the PowerPoint, but I am going to read them one more time, so please pay attention carefully. Round number 1, this round costs $1 extra. Every correct answer in this round can be made from letters in the word guacamole. Number 1, a bulldog named Dog represents what root beer brand named for the thing that you serve it in? Number 2, Liquid Plumber's signature line of drain unplugging goop is called what destroyer? Number 3, James Bowie was too feverish to get much use out of his famous knife when he was killed at what memorable battle? Number 4, the name of what final Greek letter means the big O? Number 5, it's a business tycoon, or the little snow hills she skis over in Aspen or wherever. What's that M word? Number 6, if you order your linguine con le vongole, I got it right that time, con le vongole, they give you a sauce made from what mollusk? Number 7, Exxon spent $600 million researching the fuel potential of what plant-like things that include seaweed and pond scum? And number 8, Dorothy ate the last piece of cheesecake in Blanche's bedroom and left behind a bathrobe as evidence. That's one possible solution in the Golden Girls version of what classic board game? Alright guys, so that's the end of round 1. You can hit submit on your answer sheet. Did I read the book you got? No, not yet. Haven't read it yet. Shocker among shockers. You can hit submit on your Google form. If you have any questions about how that's going to work, let me know and we can make it work. We can do our best. We'll figure this out together, guys. That's what a lot of this is going to be tonight. It's going to be kind of figuring this out together and hope that it works. So yeah, hit submit. We'll start the next round up in like 4 or 5 minutes. We'll just have a nice fireside chat right now. It's FDR or Bernie, one of those two. You pick. We're just going to chat. So
these are all 1 point?
Yes, these are all 1 point.
All of them?
All of them in this round are worth 1 point.
How do we know what the correct answer is?
I'll email you the answer sheet.
Just me.
Who else would I email?
Everyone else?
Maybe dumb, but I'm not stupid.
Are you sending it to my school or
Your Gmail.
Oh, I have to.
Is that okay?
I just got
Just rubbing my nose. Jesus Christ. My nose is itchy. What are my takes on Brady leaving to go to the Bucks? My takes are that he lost 2 Super Bowls to the Giants, and that's most of my take. He'll probably lose another game to the Giants if they play the Bucks this year. So, yeah. So, okay, that feels like we've gotten enough answers here. I don't think anyone's got... There's not even any duplicate names, so that's good. So, all right, so let's go through our answers for round number 1. What? What?
No, go ahead.
Do you want me to wait?
I just still haven't gotten the answer.
It's okay. You have time to score it while we're going through the next round.
No, that's why I said go ahead.
Okay. Sorry. We're as I said, we're still a work in progress. Don't touch my face. I'm working on that. Will I live stream my head for St. Baldrick's? That's a great question. We don't. St. Baldrick's at Kitty Hoynes was delayed, so we actually don't know when it's going to be, and I am, trying to figure out whether or not to keep it growing. So, but if it's not that day, I will do something. I'll videotape it or live stream it or something. So, okay, answers for that round. Round number 1. Round number 1. Where does this keep on going to? I don't even know. Okay, round 1. Round 1, this round costs $1 extra. Every answer in this round can be made from the letters in the word guacamole. Number 1, a bulldog named Dog reps what root beer brand named for the thing you serve it in? That is Mug. That's Mug root beer, the least superior of the root beers. Number 2, Liquid Plumber's signature line of drain unplugging goop is called Clog Destroyer. Clog Destroyer. Number 3, James Bowie was too feverish to get much use out of his famous knife when he was killed at what memorable battle? That is the Alamo. The Alamo. Remember the Alamo. Number 4. Number 4. The name of what final Greek letter means the big O? That is Omega. Number 5. It's a business tycoon or the little snow hills she skis over in Aspen or wherever. What's that M word? That's a mogul. Number 6. If you order your linguine con le vongole, they give you a sauce made from what mollusk? That's clam sauce. Number 7. Exxon spent $600 million researching the fuel potential of what plant-like things that include seaweed and pond scum? That's algae. Algae. And number 8. Dorothy ate the last piece of cheesecake in Blanche's bedroom and left behind a bathrobe as evidence. That's one possible solution in the Golden Girls version of what classic board game? That's Clue. That is Clue. If you put down Cluedo, it actually doesn't work because it doesn't fit all the words in guacamole. Although it doesn't, all those letters aren't in guacamole. There's no D. So, all right. So, next up, we are going to try something. Hope you guys are all ready for this. We are going to certainly try this out. We are going to try the audio round. Round number 2 is a music round. Round number 2 tonight, we have 16 songs, 8 titles. I'm going to play clips from 2 songs that share the same title. For 1 point, you're going to name the song title. And for a second point, you are going to name either artist. You're going to name either artist for me. We're going to try this. If the audio doesn't come through, will somebody please let me know? I hope someone will. Because I have to mute myself in order to make this work. So we're going to try our best. That's a lot of what, as I said, a lot of what tonight is trying our best. So each clip for this round is going to play 2 times through. 2 times through, you're going to hear each clip twice. And it's going to be separated by a British guy telling you what number clip it is. So we're going to start this off, as we usually do, with...
Number 1. But every touch is ooh la la la. It's true la la la. Ooh, I should be running. With tears Number 2.
It's a free country, so baby, we can do anything. I'll just keep moving my body.
Oh yeah, alright. Take it easy, baby. Make it last all night.
It's a free country, so baby, we can do anything. I'll just keep moving my body.
Oh yeah, alright. Take it easy, baby. Make it last all night. Number 3.
Still stunned how you let it. Got the whole world asking how I does that. But I couldn't see spending the rest of my life with my head hung down in shame. You know I might have been born just plain white trash. Still stunned how you let it. Got the whole world asking how I does that. But I couldn't see spending the rest of my life with my head hung down in shame. You know I might have been born just plain white trash.
Number 4.
Oh baby, I can't come down, so please come help me out. You got me feeling high and I can't step off the cloud.
When I'm with you, baby, are you out of my head?
Oh baby, I can't come down, so please come help me out. You got me feeling high and I can't step off the cloud.
When I'm with you, baby, are you out of my head? Number 5.
Sky high in Colorado, your lips pressed against the bottle, slamming on a Bible, baby, I never leave you. Sky high in Colorado, your lips pressed against the bottle, slamming on a Bible, baby, I never leave you.
Number 6.
People back home are trying to be you, but then you ignore them still. All these questions, they're folded like who would you live for? Who would you die for? And would you ever kill?
Hear the birds on the summer breeze like dreams. I am alone in the night.
People back home are trying to be you, but then you ignore them still. All these questions, they're folded like who would you live for? Who would you die for? And would you ever kill?
Hear the birds on the summer breeze like dreams. I am alone in the night.
Number 7.
I got stamina. Oh, I need another lover in mine, 'cause I got stamina. Don't give up, don't give up.
Oh, could stop me. And then
I got stamina. Oh, I need another lover in mine, 'cause I got stamina. Don't give up, don't give up.
oh, could stop me. And then
Number 8.
You hear me? You shook me like I never been. Now show me how to live again.
Juliet, she felt the same when he put his arms around her. He said, Julie, baby, you're my flame. Now give it.
You hear me? You shook me like I never been. Now show me how to live again.
Juliet, she felt the same when he put his arms around her. He said, Julie, baby, you're my flame. Now give it.
All right, that's the end of round 2. Round 2, 16 songs, 8 titles. I played 2 songs with the same title for 1 point. Name the song title for the other point. Name either artist. So you'll get 2 points per question. You do not get extra points for naming both artists. Don't do it. You're just a show-off if you do. So please do not do that. Please make our lives a little bit easier over here. I'm glad that worked well. I thought that one was probably going to be one of our better sounding rounds of the night because I trust computers. So you can hit submit on that answer sheet. Don't forget to joker if you feel especially comfortable with that. Yeah, that's it for round 2. I don't know if I have another slide for round 2. I don't, so cool. We're just going to look at a blank slide until I have some answers here for round 2 populating. So we're getting there. Yeah, if we do this again going forward, I'll probably give you guys a line for both the start and both a title and an artist line, just to make things a little bit easier for you. Yeah. So, cool. Anyone watching any good content in the quarantine life? Anyone slinging that good tent? Do we get a repeat? Andrew, which one do you want repeated, man? Does scratching my beard count as touching my face?
Yes, it does.
53 is all of them. Okay, yeah, we'll play all of them one last time, I suppose. You got it. All right, number 1. Oh, this is going to be a real pain in the butt, but I'll certainly give it a shot.
Number 1.
But every touch is ooh la la la. It's true la la la. Ooh, I should be running. With tears coming down. She deserves a crown. But where is it now? Mama, listen.
Number 2.
It's a free country, so baby, we can do anything. I'll just keep moving my body.
Oh yeah. Alright. Take it easy, baby. Make it last all night.
Number 3.
Still stunned how you let it. Got the whole world asking how I does that. But I couldn't see spending the rest of my life with my head hung down in shame. You know I might have been born just plain white trash.
Number 4.
Oh baby, I can't come down, so please come help me out. You got me feeling high and I can't step off the cloud.
When I'm with you, baby, you are my head. Number 5.
Sky high in Colorado, lips pressed against the bottle, slamming on a Bible, baby, I never leave it. Sky high.
Number 6.
People back home are trying to eat you, but then you ignore them still. All these questions, they're folded like, who would you live for? Who would you die for? And would you ever kill?
Hear the birds on the summer breeze like dreams. I'm alone in the night.
People back home are trying.
Number 7.
I got stamina. Oh, I need another lover but mine, 'cause I got stamina. Don't give up, don't give up.
Oh, could stop me. Yeah, okay.
I got stamina.
Number 8.
Hear me. You shook me like I never been. Now show me how to live again.
Juliet, she felt the same when he put his arms around her. He said, Julie, baby, you're my flame. Now give it.
All right, that is the end of round 2. Hit submit if you haven't already. If you want to hit the joker button, just answer yes to the last question. Make sure you joker it. If not, hit no. You look confused on the scoring table.
I just
No? You good?
I'm fine.
Okay. All right, guys. So, unfortunately, it's going to be a real pain for me to kind of play those clips while giving the answers. So, we're just not going to do that. So, I'm just going to give you the answers instead of playing the clips again. Sorry, I know that sucks, but you'll be fine. You'll make it through. So, round 2, 16 songs, 8 titles. Number 1, I played 2 songs that share the same title. For 1 point, name the title. For a second point, name either artist. Number 1, that is Senorita by Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello and Justin Timberlake. Number 2, American Girl by Bonnie McKee and Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Number 3, Fancy by Iggy Azalea and Reba McEntire. Number 4, Just Can't Get Enough by the Black Eyed Peas and Depeche Mode. Number 5, Tequila by Dan and Shay and The Champs. That is my go-to karaoke song. Number 6, that's Ride by 21 Pilots and Lana Del Rey. Number 7, The Greatest by Sia and Cat Power. And number 8, Fever by the Butt Keys and by Peggy Lee. So that was for 16 points, or 32 if you jokered it. So we are going to move on now to round number 3. We're going to take a break after round 3 so I can help make sure the scoring system is working fine. So if you guys need to take a break, we're going to take a break after round 3. There's not a system. It's Abby sitting on the other side of the room. There she is, doing her diligence for us, helping us out. She's doing what she can. She's doing her best. So, let's move on now to round number 3. Oh, wait, you read out the answers before we got our form in. Ah, that's too bad. Well, just submit your form. I'm sorry. Can you call final submission? Yeah. I'll do that going forward. I'm sorry. That's my fault. Like I said, this is all a learning process for me and for everyone else. So yes, going forward, although I trust you guys don't cheat. So, you guys are good people. So, Holly says hi, Abby.
Hi, Holly.
Thank you for not changing your answers, Covered in Bees. You guys are cool people. So, let's move on now to round number 3. Round number 3, it's a geography bee. You'll see. You'll see. I promise. You'll see. This is a 50-50 round. So each answer has 2 possible choices. It's you got a 50-50 chance of getting everyone right. I promise. Number one. Which has more people? Bangladesh or Brazil? Bangladesh or Brazil, which has more people? Oh, I have Fresca.
Product placement.
Yeah, it is product placement. How about a Fresca? Which has more people, Bangladesh or Brazil? Round number 3, question number 2. Just a nickname of the Rio Grande, the Rio Bravo, or the Brazos River. Just a nickname of the Rio Grande, Rio Bravo, or the Bravos River. Once played on a trivia team with a guy who didn't know what the Rio Grande was. This guy. Alright, question number 3, round number 3. Invaded by Japan during World War II, the Baltic Sea or the Bering Sea? Which was invaded by Japan during World War II, the Baltic Sea or the Bering Sea? Does scratching my head count as a face touch or no?
Yes.
No. That's not fair.
Everything counts. I kind of lost track.
I figured it's a lot. Alright, question number 4, round number 3. In the Balkan Mountains, Belarus or Bulgaria? In the Balkan Mountains, Belarus or Bulgaria? What can I talk about to fill time? Abby got me a sweet Billy Joel t-shirt for our anniversary today. So that's fun. If we could play filler music, I'd play some Billy Joel for us right now, but we can't play filler music. the risk of getting shut down like vagrants. So, round 3, question number 5. Officially an independent city, so it's not part of any county. Is that Baltimore or Boston? Officially an independent city, so it's not a part of any county. Is that Baltimore or Boston? Maybe later I'll sing you guys a song. Maybe I'll have a bud during our next break, and I'll sing after that. I'll sing you a song, The Piano Man. I wonder if I played them on vinyl and they just picked up in the background, if that would be considered illegal. I don't know. We'll figure that out. Maybe we'll try that. All right, question number 6, round number 3, question 6. An isolated hill with real steep sides. Is that a Banff or a Butte? An isolated hill with real steep sides. Is that a Banff or a Butte? Sorry, my fault. A Banff, yep. You got it just right. You were hearing me just fine. But there's kids here, so I can't swear. All right, question number 7. Round number 3, question 7. 90% of the volcanic rock on Earth is what type? Basalt or bauxite? %90 of the volcanic rock on Earth is what type? Basalt or bauxite? I like rocks. Huh? Did you? Well, I'll look at it after this round. Sing us a song tonight. All right, question number 8. Round number 3, question 8. Our last question for It's a Geography B. Spoken mainly in Africa. Bantu languages or Bithonic languages? Number 8, spoken mainly in Africa. Bantu languages or Bithonic languages? You all right there? What's wrong? All right, guys, that's the end of round number 3. I'm going to run through all of those one more time, so we got them all covered. One more time. Oh, God, this quarantine's going to drive us all crazy. Andrew, tonight I'm just going to repeat them all one time for every round, except for the audio round, which I already messed that up, so... Round 3, it's a geography B. Number 1, which has more people, Bangladesh or Brazil? Number 2, just a nickname of the Rio Grande, the Rio Bravo or the Brazos River? Number 3, invaded by Japan during World War II, the Baltic Sea or the Bering Sea? Number 4, in the Balkan Mountains, Belarus or Bulgaria? Number 5, officially an independent city, so it's not a part of any county, Baltimore or Boston? Number 6, an isolated hill with real steep sides, a Banff or a Butte? Number 7, 90% of the volcanic rock on Earth is what type, basalt or bauxite? And number 8, spoken mainly in Africa, Bantu languages or Bithonic languages? Okay, so you guys can submit that answer sheet. I'll give you guys about like 2 minutes or so. We'll give you until your clock we'll give you until 8:40. Yeah, we'll give you until 8:40 to submit that answer sheet. You guys are going to be subjected to listening to me talk for 3 minutes. That means, oh geez. That's a lot of talking for me to do. Maybe we should cut that down to 2 minutes. Let's say 8:39. But yeah, no one answered my question. I tried to engage the chat like I was told to do on live streams. Anyone watching any good quarantine content? Anything good?
Nothing's like calculating.
Yeah, I didn't set up the calcs. I kind of ran out of time. I'm going to do that during our break. So... how many answer sheets do we have?
How many answer sheets?
For 3? Do we have all of them? No.
Yeah.
It looks like there's still 3 of you that haven't turned in an answer sheet for round 3. You still got a little bit of time. It's okay.
You better hurry.
2.
Though.
That's 2. So we got 2 left out there. Take your time, though. No rush. We're going to take a break after this round anyway. So, Love is Blind is apparently terrific quarantine content. We watched 1 episode of it and couldn't do it. But that said, The Circle, super duper good. I stand The Circle. I'm in love with The Circle. It's a great show. Love you too. It's our anniversary. Oh, Riley's here. Hey, Riley. How's it going? Okay. Huh?
How do you know how many people are in?
Based on the previous rounds that there's been 14. Okay, guys. So we are gonna take a 5-minute break here, so I can assist in scoring here and make sure we're all good. We'll start up the next round at 8:45. So do what you got to do. Take a break. Grab another Corona. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. So do what you got to do. We'll be back in about 5 minutes though to get started.
These ones are 3, right? Or 1?
1. Yeah. Alright, so, to answer some questions in the chat right now, Shoebomb should have won The Circle. Spoiler alert if you haven't watched it yet, but the show's been out for 2 months now, so I don't really feel that bad. Shooby should have won, although Shooby did kind of have a heel turn in the last 4 episodes, so I get why he didn't. I'm also a big believer that Sammy probably should have won too. Answers to round 3 coming up shortly. My dog says hi. Hello to your dog. Our cat is sleeping because that's what cats do. My dad bought Corona and didn't realize the irony. Corona was sold out at the Wegmans I went to the other day. And Geeks Who Drink going out of business. That's certainly the way it sounds. They laid off all of the full-time employees. And it's not great. They kind of just laid everyone off and apparently didn't tell anyone, so it took a staffing manager to tell everyone, and no one really knows what's going to happen. But like I said at the top of this show, I have a year's worth of old quizzes downloaded. So regulars, you're going to find repeats a lot, but I have a year's worth of old quizzes downloaded that we can work with, so we can keep this going forever. Let's all be excited about that. You can start your own. I think it would be pretty neat if I could do that, but I don't really know where to start. So, answers for round number 3. Round 3 was the geography bee. As you noticed, every answer in that round started with the letter B. Number 1, which has more people? Is that Brazil or Bangladesh? That is Brazil. Number 2, just the nickname of the Rio Grande. Is that the Rio Bravo or the Brazos River? That is the Rio Bravo. Number 3, invaded by Japan during World War II. That's the Bering Sea. Number 4, in the Balkan Mountains. Is that Belarus or Bulgaria? That is Bulgaria. Number 5, officially an independent city, so it's not a part of any county. That's Baltimore. Number 6, an isolated hill with real steep sides is a butte. B-U-T-T-E. Number 7, 90% of the volcanic rock on Earth is what type? Is that basalt or bauxite? That is basalt. And number 8, spoken mainly in Africa. Is that the Bantu languages or the Bithonic languages? That is the Bantu languages. The Bantu languages.
Discrepancy. If people say Bravo's River, does that count?
Bravos River?
Bravo's River.
Yeah, whatever.
Get it?
We'll figure that. I'll look at it. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. All right, guys. So round number 4. It's time for round 4. I'm also pretty sure that I haven't moved my PowerPoint in a while, and there's slides coming. Look at that. Answers for 1, 2, and 3. We already did those. Standings we don't have right now. We will have those at some point.
Some of you suck.
Some people are doing well. Some people aren't. But I will. I'll have those. We'll work on those in the next for the next break, sometime after round 6 probably. We'll have those ready. But in the meantime, we're gonna move on with round 4. Round number 4 tonight is Honky Tonka. A round on horns and toy trucks. Honky Tonka. I feel like this is the second Tonka themed round we've had in a while. I don't know why. We definitely had another round on Tonka, like within the last 3 weeks or so. Yeah. That doesn't matter though right now. What does matter right now is question 1 to round number 4. Question 1 to round number 4. Make sure you got the right answer sheet open for round number 4. Question number 1. Tonka trucks are named for Minnetonka, one of the more than 10,000 lakes in what Midwest state? Tonka trucks are named for Minnetonka, one of the more than 10,000 lakes in what Midwest state? Cool. Let's see. That feels like enough time. Question number 2. Number 2. Oh man, I need the pronunciation guide here. Hold on a second. When you see it, you'll know why I need the pronunciation guide. Question number 2. Number 2. The Ophiclide produced the brass section's lowest notes until the 1880s, when it was replaced by what big blarpy instrument? Number 2 again, the ophicleide produced the brass section's lowest notes until the 1880s, when it was replaced by what big blarpy instrument? I now have Senorita stuck in my head. That kind of sucks. The other one, though. I love it when you call me Senorita. You know what else I love? Question number 3. Number 3. Cabover in the cartoon. Peterbilt in Revenge of the Fallen. Western Star in Age of Extinction. Those are some of the truck forms of what overly beloved Transformers leader? Number 3 again, in the Cabover in the cartoon, Peterbilt in Revenge of the Fallen, Western Star in Age of Extinction. Those are some of the truck forms of what overly beloved Transformers leader? That is a wordy question. That is very long. Yeah, I mean, all Transformers are overly beloved. Hot take. There, I said it. We're going to have fighting words. I'm going to just fight right now. Transformers, sort of an overrated franchise. It's fine. The animated show is fine, I guess. The movies aren't great. There's some hot takes. That hot take feels like it's transitioned us well into question number 4, though. Question 4. Makes sense. The French for "to wake up" gave us what name for the Army's morning bugle call? Number 4 again makes sense. The French for "to wake up" gave us what name for the Army's morning bugle call? Michael Bay's gift to mankind is not Transformers. Michael Bay directed a music video. He, in fact, directed a Meatloaf music video. I think Michael Bay directed... he directed, I think, the music video for "I Will Do Anything for Love." Yeah. He directed the video for "I Would Do Anything for Love, But I Won't Do That." And that is Michael Bay's biggest contribution to society. Spelling does not count as long as you can get it close enough to where we'll understand what you're going for. That is what we're shooting for. So, as long as we can understand what you're trying to say. Number 5. Number 5. Town Truck and Tracked Excavator is a popular set of what Lego kitty bricks that are twice the size of regular ones? Number 5 again, Town Truck and Tracked Excavator is a popular set of what Lego kitty bricks that are twice the size of regular ones? Leave that up. Maybe there we go. Oh, Fran's awake. Alright, let's move on to question number 6. Round number 4, question number 6. A SoundCloud user remade Led Zeppelin's "Stairway to Heaven" using only what annoying get-out-of-the-way device that's all over rap music? Number 6 again. A SoundCloud user remade Led Zeppelin's "Stairway to Heaven" using only what annoying get-out-of-the-way device that's all over rap music?
That was a good one, right?
All right. Let's go on to question number 7. Round number 4, question number 7. In the bittersweet finale of Spike Lee's Mo Better Blues, what Oscar winner gets brutally smacked in the face with his own trumpet? Number 7 again. In the bittersweet finale of Spike Lee's Mo Better Blues, what Oscar winner gets brutally smacked in the face with his own trumpet? Man, it looks like I'm having a seizure when I try and dance. Pretty much. All right. And question number 8. Hess gas stations started selling toy Christmas trucks in 1964, beginning with what really obvious type of vehicle? Number 8 again. Hess gas stations started selling toy Christmas trucks in 1964, beginning with what really obvious type of vehicle? All right. So, that is the end of round number 4. Round number 4. We're going to go through all those questions one last time for you. Round number 4. Honky trucks. Or, I'm sorry. Honky tonka. Yikes. Not honky trucks. It's a round on horns and toy trucks. Number 1. Tonka trucks are named for Minnetonka, one of the more than 10,000 lakes in what Midwest state? Number 2, the Ophiclyde produced the brass section's lowest notes until the 1880s, when it was replaced by what big blarpy instrument? Number 3, Cabover in the cartoon Peterbilt in Revenge of the Fallen, Western Star in Age of Extinction. Those are some of the truck forms of what overly beloved Transformers leader? Number 4, makes sense. The French for to wake up gave us what name for the Army's morning bugle call? Number 5, town truck and tracked excavator is a popular set of what Lego kitty bricks that are twice the size of regular ones? Number 6, a SoundCloud user remade Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven using only what annoying get-out-of-the-way device that's all over rap music? Number 7. In the bittersweet finale of Spike Lee's Mo Better Blues, what Oscar winner gets brutally smacked in the face with his own trumpet? And number 8. Hess gas stations started selling toy Christmas trucks in 1964, beginning with what really obvious type of vehicle? Alright guys, you got like a minute or so to submit that. I am going to disappear off screen for like 30 seconds, and when I get back, I want everyone to submit that. So... Alright, I am back live, which means you should be submitting your score sheets for round number 4. Round 4. We good? We got all of them. Alright, we have every score sheet for round 4, which means we can go through our answers for round 4. Round number... okay, I can already tell you that only 2 people got question number 1 wrong for round 4. And I know both of them. I can identify both of them by name, and maybe I will, but I won't.
These are ones, right?
Correct. So, round 4, honky tonk. Round 4, a round on horns and toy trucks. Number 1, Tonka trucks are named for Minnetonka, one of the more than 10,000 lakes in what Midwest state? That is, of course, Minnesota. Shout out to the Swansons and Rachel, who said different states, including one of them who said a state that's not in the Midwest. Number 2, the Ophiclyde produced the brass section's lowest notes until the 1880s, when it was replaced by what big blarpy instrument? That's the tuba. Number 3, I did expose them, Rachel, and it was you. Number 3, cab over in the cartoon Peterbilt in Revenge of the Fallen and Western Star in Age of Extinction. Those are some of the truck forms of what overly beloved Transformers leader? That is Optimus Prime. Number 4, makes sense. For the French for to wake up gave us what name for the Army's morning bugle call? That is Reveille. Reveille. Number 5, Town Truck and Tracked Excavator is a popular Lego set. Popular set of what Lego kitty bricks that are twice the size of regular ones? Those are Duplos. And if we had an active Twitter account, if you followed Geeks Who Drink on Twitter, that was the answer of the day, although it's not anymore and no one cares. So, Hauser-Busch would have gotten that right if we had an answer of the day.
Wait.
What?
Should I give it to Rachel?
What? The first one?
No.
I'm not looking at it right now. I'll look in a second. Number 6, a SoundCloud user remade Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven using only what annoying get-out-of-the-way device that's all over rap music. That is an air horn. The user is named Logical Sabotage, in case you hate yourself enough to look it up. I did not. Which one for Rachel's?
Never mind. I'll come back to it with you.
Yeah, she got... Yeah, okay. Number 7. In the bittersweet finale of Spike Lee's Mo Better Blues, what Oscar winner gets brutally smacked in the face with his own trumpet? That is Denzel Washington. And number 8. Hess gas stations started selling toy Christmas trucks in 1864, beginning with... 1964, with what really obvious type of vehicle? That's a gas tanker. All right. What's your beef here?
I'm gonna highlight yes or no. Do you see it on the thing? Where I am.
Yeah, that's fine. That's good.
And what about that one?
Also fine. Yep, both are good. Okay, so Ryler, classic. So round number 5, I have to also send Abby the answer sheet for this round because it's different than the one in the book, which means I have to find it. Oh boy. Where is it hiding? Where is it hiding? Anyway, round 5, if we can find it, is a sports round, which I can't find it right now, so that's concerning at best. Where'd it go? We might have to just skip... Oh, well, you know what? I have all the questions written out in the PowerPoint, so we'll roll with it that way. Round number 5 is the really, really bad news Bears. Nanjing's World Indoor Athletic Championships are delayed because of the coronavirus, so let's look back at other unavoidable sports delays. Question number 1. Number 1, ay caramba! The Loma Prieta earthquake delayed the 1989 World Series, pitting the Giants against what rivals only a short BART ride away? Number 1 again. Ay caramba, the Loma Prieta earthquake delayed, I spelled delayed wrong, so I'm sorry, delayed the 1989 World Series, pitting the Giants against what rivals only a short BART ride away?
Okay.
What's up?
Does tractor trailer count?
No.
What about oil tanker?
Yes. Number 2, round number 5, question number 2. Hurricane Sandy washed out 2012's running of what marathon whose first mile goes over the bay under the Verrazano Narrows Bridge? Hurricane Sandy washed out 2012's running of what marathon whose first mile goes over the bay under the Verrazano Narrows Bridge? Round 5, question number 3. Number 3, after we boycotted the 1980 Moscow Olympics, the Soviets pieced out of the 84 games in what U.S. city that's hosting again in 2028? Question number 3 again, after we boycotted the 1980 Moscow Olympics, the Soviets pieced out of the 1984 games in what U.S. city that's hosting again in 2028? Question number 4, round number 5. There's only one team in Tallinn, shouted Scotland fans when what host nation team was late to their own World Cup qualifying match? Number 4 again, there's only one team in Tallinn, shouted Scotland fans when what host nation team was late to their own World Cup qualifying match? Round number 5, question number 5. Ask Bonnie Tyler. A match between Torquay and Portsmouth was delayed by low light, thanks to what type of sky event? Number 5 again. Ask Bonnie Tyler. A match between Torquay and Portsmouth was delayed by low light, thanks to what type of sky event? Here's my mouse. Cool. All right, question number 6. Number 6. Round number 5. NASCAR catering only had popcorn during a rain delay at 2020's Daytona 500, so one driver made a run to what Sammy Davis Jr. approved fried chicken chain? Number 6 again, NASCAR catering only had popcorn during a rain delay at 2020's Daytona 500. So one driver made a run to what Sammy Davis Jr. approved fried chicken chain? Question number 7. At the 1988 Stanley Cup, the Oilers lost their steam during a Game 4 blackout at what East Coast venue that loves its parquet courts? Number 8 again. At the 1988 Stanley Cup, the Oilers lost their steam during a Game 4 blackout at what East Coast venue that loves its damn parquet courts? And question number 8. Cameras caught the 2010 collapse of Minneapolis's Metrodome under the weight of what dumb stuff they have a lot of in the Twin Cities? Number 8 again. Cameras caught the 2010 collapse of Minneapolis's Metrodome under the weight of what dumb stuff they have a lot of in the Twin Cities? Oh, my dog has been barking throughout all of this.
Oh, that's quite weird. Quite weird.
Okay, so let's go through those answers for those questions again for round number 5 one more time. Round number 5, the really, really bad news bears. Nanjing's World Indoor Athletic Championships are delayed because of the coronavirus. So let's look back at other unavoidable sports delays. Number 1, ay caramba! The Loma Prieta earthquake delayed the 1989 World Series, pitting the Giants against what rivals only a short BART ride away? Number 2, Hurricane Sandy washed out 2012's running of what marathon whose first mile goes over the bay under the Verrazano Narrows Bridge? Number 3, after we boycotted the 1980 Moscow Olympics, the Soviets pieced out of the 84 games in what U.S. city that's hosting again in 2028? Number 4, there's only one team in Tallinn, shouted Scotland fans, when what host nation team was late to their own World Cup qualifying match? Number 5, ask Bonnie Tyler, a match between Torquay and Portsmouth was delayed by low light, thanks to what type of sky event? Number 6, NASCAR catering only had popcorn during a rain delay at 2020's Daytona 500, so one driver made a run to what Sammy Davis Jr. approved fried chicken chain? Number 7, at the 1988 Stanley Cup, the Oilers lost their steam during a Game 4 blackout at what East Coast venue that loves its damn parquet courts? And number 8, cameras caught the 2010 collapse of Minneapolis's Metrodome under the weight of what dumb stuff they have a lot of in the Twin Cities? Alright guys, you can hit that submit button on your round 5 answer sheet whenever you're ready. Round 5 answer sheets coming in. They're coming in slowly.
Sorry. Spice up your birthday party, wedding, funeral.
Yeah, I'm supposed to read those, but we can't really do that anymore. Spice up your birthday party, wedding, funeral, cult ritual, any sort of event that you do with me. Usually my joke is that you can pay me to be your friend. It's true. But now we can't do that officially, but you can still pay me. That's
Hey, what are
okay.
these answers?
I just emailed them to you. It's a separate file. Sorry. Yes, Tristan, I am drinking an American beer. The king of beers. The Budweiser. The famous Budweiser beer. We know of no beer which costs so much to brew and age. Our exclusive Beechwood aging process produces a taste, a drinkability, and a smoothness you will find in no other beer at any other price. And no, I wasn't reading that. That was from Hart. Thanks to my dad. He's here watching. Dad taught me that one when I was a kid.
I think we're missing one team.
According to my score sheet keeper, we are missing a team. I don't know who it is. If you haven't submitted yet, do so now. It's hard for me to tell. Looks like it's Eel. Whoever Eel is.
Yeah, we're missing Eel.
Eel, you have not submitted your answer sheet yet. That is... Wow, I don't even know who that is. Hi, Dad. Hi, neighbor. So, Team Eel, I'm putting you on the clock here. You got just a little bit of time left before we're going to go on. They stopped playing. Okay, that was the kids. Got it. Okay, then we can move on to our answers for round number 5. Round number 5, as mentioned, as we just said, he's quoting his dad, Uncle John. Yes, he walks like an Egyptian with the best of them. Number 1, ay caramba. The Loma Prieta earthquake delayed the 1989 World Series, pitting the Giants against what rival? Only a short BART ride away. That's the Oakland Athletics, the Oakland A's. Number 2, Hurricane Sandy washed out 2012's running of what marathon, whose first mile goes over the bay under the Verrazano Narrows Bridge? That's the New York City Marathon. Number 3, after we boycotted the 1980 Olympics, the Soviets pieced out of the 84 games in what U.S. city that's hosting again in 2028? That's Los Angeles. Number 4, there's only one team in Tallinn, shouted Scotland fans when what host nation team was late to their own World Cup qualifying match? That's Estonia. Number 5, ask Bonnie Tyler. A match between Torquay and Portsmouth was delayed by low light thanks to what type of sky event? That's a total solar eclipse. It's not a total eclipse of the heart, but it's a total solar eclipse. Number 6, NASCAR Catering only had popcorn during a rain delay at 2020's Daytona 500, so one driver made a run to what Sammy Davis Jr. approved fried chicken chain? That's Bojangles. Number 7, at the 88 Stanley Cup, the Oilers lost their steam during a Game 4 blackout at what East Coast venue that loves its damn parquet courts? That's the Boston Garden, TD Garden. It says I have to accept the Garden, but I wouldn't say it's the Garden because there's only one the Garden, and it's the one in New York City. Number 8, cameras caught the 2010 collapse of Minneapolis' Metrodome under the weight of what dumb stuff they have a lot of in the Twin Cities? That is snow. That's snow. I'd imagine most of you, in fact, I'd say probably all but the 2 who I know are playing in Florida, have plenty of snow where you are. Maybe the DC folk probably don't have much either. But the rest of us up here, we get plenty of it. So, anyway, let's go on to round number 6. Round number 6. Round number 6. I'm so sorry in advance. Round number 6. You can call me Cal. March 16th was the day Tiberius died and left Caligula in charge of Rome. So here are some questions about that very, very weird emperor. You can groan all you'd like in the chat. It's fine. It's okay. It's a weird round. You'll be fine. I promise. We've been doing okay so far. I don't know if there's any history major. What about Boston Garden? We'll take the Boston Garden. Yep, Boston Garden's fine. Boston Garden, TD Garden, or The Garden are all acceptable answers for that question. So round 6. Let's jump right into round 6 with question number 1. Question number 1, round 6. Caligula was just a nickname. His birth name was the exact same as what Rubicon crosser who lent his name to the office? Question number 1 again. Caligula was just a nickname. His birth name was the exact same as what Rubicon crosser who lent his name to the office? Round number 6, question number 2. Like Cleopatra, he supposedly loved to drink cocktails made of the pricey oyster product dissolved in vinegar? Number 2 again, like Cleopatra, he supposedly loved to drink cocktails made of what pricey oyster product dissolved in vinegar? I'm going to make a personal announcement here. Thanks to you guys donating tonight, I have officially surpassed what I raised last year for St. Baldrick's. I think. I really hope that's not premature, because that's going to be uncomfortable if it is. Yes, I have officially surpassed what I raised last year for St. Baldrick's. So thank you guys very much. That is not an excuse to stop donating, but it's a great deal. It's great news anyway. So thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate all of your donations. It's a great cause. They do a lot of great work. Unfortunately, first place is not going to happen this year because Peter Coleman, the owner of the famous Coleman's Bar down the road from our house, decided to sign up this year and is just selling t-shirts at his bar. I will dye my hair if I get to, we'll say, I'll push the goalpost in a little bit. If I get to $3,200, I will dye my hair. That will work for me. I will say that on stream right now, that if I get to $3,200, I'll dye my hair. So, question number 3. Number 3, a favorite named... hold on, I gotta pull up the pronunciations here, because I don't know how to read. There we go. Alright. Oh, man. Now the computer's freaking out. Alright, number 3, a favorite named Inchitatus fed on oats mixed with gold flakes, and was allegedly appointed as a priest. What kind of animal was Inchitatus? Number 3 again, a favorite named Inchitatus fed on oats mixed with gold flakes, and was allegedly appointed as a priest. What kind of animal was Inchitatus?
Do we edit by 7? Like by 1, 2, 3, or do we edit by like 8?
What do you mean?
So like if somebody got 7 in a round, do I just put 7?
That's 7, yep.
I don't put like 7 times 8.
Nope. So if you go to the far side of the sheet, yeah, the there should be. It's not working for some
Can we
reason.
take a break after this?
Yeah, I'll take a break for after this round. Okay. That'll be easier.
Fine.
No, you're doing fine. Question number 4, round number 6. Before his murder, he was planning a move to Egypt, where he hoped to be worshipped as a god in what lighthouse city? Number 6 again. Number 4 again. Before his murder, he was planning a move to Egypt, where he hoped to be worshipped as a god in what lighthouse city? Right. Question number 5. Number 5, round number 6, you can call me Cal. In the late 20s and early 30s, a couple of his giant pleasure barges were dredged up and turned into a museum by what other a-hole leader? Number 5 again. In the late 20s and early 30s, a couple of his giant pleasure barges were dredged up and turned into a museum by what other a-hole leader? Round 6, question number 6. Number 6. To defy a weirdly specific prophecy, he lined up 2 miles of boats and crossed a bay while wearing the best breastplate of what big deal Macedonian leader? Number 6 again. To defy a weirdly specific prophecy, he lined up 2 miles of boats and crossed a bay while wearing the breastplate of what big deal Macedonian leader? Question number 7. Number 7. Suspecting a rebellion, he exiled what Bible villain who ruled Galilee and hunted Jesus? Number 7 again. Suspecting a rebellion, he exiled what Bible villain who ruled Galilee and hunted Jesus? All right, question number 8, round number 6. Number 8. His apparently very bawdy fourth wife, Kaizonia, there we go, was played in a 1979 film by what actress who later scored an Oscar as Queen Elizabeth II? Number 8 again. His apparently very bawdy fourth wife, Kaizonia, was played in a 1979 film by what actress who later scored an Oscar as Queen Elizabeth II? All right, guys, so I'm going to go through all of the questions for round number 6 one more time. Round number 6, you can call me Cal. March 16th was the day Tiberius died and left Caligula in charge of Rome. So here are some questions about that very, very weird emperor. Number 1, Caligula was just a nickname. His birth name was the exact same as what Rubicon crosser who lent his name to the office. Number 2, like Cleopatra, he supposedly loved to drink cocktails made of what pricey oyster byproduct dissolved in vinegar. Number 3, a favorite named Incitatus fed on oats mixed with gold flakes, and was allegedly appointed as a priest. What kind of animal was Incitatus? Number 4, before his murder, he was planning a move to Egypt, where he hoped to be worshipped as a god in what lighthouse city? Number 5, In the late 20s and early 30s, a couple of his giant pleasure barges were dredged up and turned into a museum by what other a-hole leader? Number 6. To defy a weirdly specific prophecy, he lined up 2 miles of boats and crossed a bay while wearing the breastplate of what big deal Macedonian leader? Number 7. Suspecting a rebellion, he exiled what Bible villain who ruled Galilee and hunted Jesus? And number 8. His apparently very bawdy fourth wife, Kaizania, was played in a 1979 film by what actress who later scored an Oscar as Queen Elizabeth II? Alright guys, that's the end of round number 6. You can hit that submit button whenever you're ready. Don't forget about your joker. If you want to use it, I would not use it on that round, but if you'd like to, you are welcome to. And then we are going to take a break so I can help Abby do some scoring quick, and we can get some standings to you guys before round 7 and 8. So, cool. Keep it coming. I hope you guys are having fun.
Does this calculate jokers?
It will. I'll make sure it does. Okay? Sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm just already done. Oh,
I'll help. Alright, I think we got one more still out there. There's still one. Maybe? Nope, is that it? Nope. Yep, that'll be fine. Alright guys, so we're going to take a quick break so I can catch up on scoring. I'm going to mute things so you don't hear me talking or clicking away at keys. So you're going to have some silence, talk amongst yourselves, be alone with your thoughts. It's cool. All right, guys, we're back. We have some scores, actually, for the first time. Some scores. A scoring update for you through 6 rounds of our game tonight. I'm only going to go with teams that are here. We have a lot. We have 12 teams playing tonight, guys. That's great. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. I hope this is making your quarantine just a little bit better. Or certainly not any worse. Where did the cat go? The cat's still over on the couch, I promise. She's still here. Alright, so, in our scores, if I can make this actually view the right way, freeze first column, there we go. Alright, our scores. In 12th place, we have Siesta Key Rum in a tie for, I guess it would be 10th place? I should probably do a rank here. That would be much easier. I know, keeping you all on bated breath here. Just trying to make my life easier. You know how it is. Alright, so yes, in 12th place, Siesta Key Rum with 26 points. In a tie for 10th with 37 points, Mom and Dad and LJ Doesn't Love Me Anymore. In 9th place, Two People and a Dog. In 8th, the Jacksons. Those teams are at 39 and 41, respectively. In 5th place, TSM and B. And Rachel and Bean's Excellent Adventure. And COVID NBs. All tied at 46 points in 5th place. In 4th place, Tristan's a Bitch. In 3rd place, Hauser Bush. In 2nd place, Irish and Isolated. And in 1st place, with 60 points, Corona and Lime. Yes?
Where is that?
Huh?
Where is that?
I just made a new tab on there.
Okay.
What's up?
You were just reading it very fast. I couldn't write it down.
So yeah, way to go, guys. Sorry, we just had a little bit of a technical issue. It's on the last tab of the Excel sheet. You're welcome. Sorry. All right, guys, so let's jump in. Round number 7 is another audio round that I didn't get ready because I'm bad at my job.
So bad.
I know.
So is it going to calculate for me or
No, I'll make it so it does. Don't worry, I promise. All right, guys, so round 7 is another audio round that we're going to get going in like a minute. Shouldn't go with that round. So, round 7, audio, the type of... Oh, I can pull it up in the PowerPoint for you. Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to do all of those things. Answers for round 4, 5, and 6. Standings, we did that. So, round 7, I'm going to let you think about the round. It's online quiz 316. It was 316. So, Stone Cold Steve Austin has jumped in to hype up these inspirational movie talks. Just name the original movie. Just name the original movie. Once again, each clip will play through 2 times. Separated by the British guy telling you what number clip it is. It'll work. You're just going to have to bear with me as I get this kind of set up. It's going to be like a minute, maybe not even. And then we'll be right back into things, and we can get going with our last 2 rounds of the night. And we'll probably be done a little bit after 10 o'clock, but that's okay. It's the first week, and we're trying to figure out any hitches that there might be. And I think we kind of got a lot figured out. So... You know what would save a lot of time would be me getting this audio stuff set up beforehand. But I didn't think about that. Alright. So we're going to switch the audio over so you guys can hear these clips clearly and not through my computer speaker. Answers to round 6. No, I didn't actually give those. Good call, Sarah. Let me go through those quick before I forget about that. Alright, round 6. You can call me Cal. March 16th was the day Tiberius died and left Caligula in charge of Rome. So here are some questions about that very, very weird emperor. Number 1, Caligula was just a nickname. His birth name was the exact same as what Rubicon Crosser, who lent his name to the office. That's Julius Caesar. Number 3, like Cleopatra, he supposedly loved to drink cocktails made of what pricey oyster product dissolved in vinegar? That's pearls. Number 3, a favorite name of Incitatus, a favorite named Inchitatus fed on oats mixed with gold flakes, and was allegedly appointed as a priest. What kind of animal was he? That's a horse. Number 4, before his murder, he was planning a move to Egypt, where he hoped to be worshipped as a god. In what lighthouse city? That's Alexandria. Number 5, in the late 20s and early 30s, a couple of his giant pleasure barges were dredged up and turned into a museum by what other a-hole leader? That's Benito Mussolini. Number 6, to defy a weirdly specific prophecy, he lined up 2 miles of boats and crossed a bay while wearing the breastplate of what big deal Macedonian leader? That's Alexander the Great. Number 7, suspecting a rebellion, he exiled what Bible villain who ruled Galilee and hunted Jesus? That's Herod. And number 8, his apparently very bawdy fourth wife, Caesarea, was played in a 1979 film by what actress who later scored an Oscar as Queen Elizabeth II? That is Helen Mirren.
The Queen, Helen Mirren.
She's not like the Dame Judi Dench. All right, so now that that's all out of the way, our round number 7, like I said, 316. So Stone Cold Steve Austin has jumped in to help hype up these inspirational movie talks. Just name the movie. We're going to kick over now.
Number 1.
And if anyone tried to get to me, you would have stopped them, right? And when you and SJ were in that car wreck, what did you do to the airbag?
Stopped it.
You stopped it. You stopped it. This team is your family, Michael. You have to protect them from those guys, okay?
Somebody come out because Stone Cold is ready to raise hell.
And if anyone tried to get to me, you would have stopped them, right? And when you and SJ were in that car wreck, what did you do to the airbag?
Stopped it.
You stopped it. You stopped it. This team is your family, Michael. You have to protect them from those guys, okay?
Somebody come out because Stone Cold is ready to raise hell.
Number 2.
Freedom is the right of all sentient beings.
I'm still ready to fight him.
You all know there's only one way to end this war. We must destroy the cube.
Give me a hell yeah!
If all else fails, I will unite it with the spark in my chest. Freedom is the right of all sentient beings.
I'm still ready to fight him.
You all know there's only one way to end this war. We must destroy the cube.
Give me a hell yeah!
If all else fails, I will unite it with the spark in my chest.
Number 3.
Spartans! Ready your breakfast and eat hearty. But tonight, we dine in hell! I said give me a hell yeah! Spartans! Ready your breakfast and eat hearty. But tonight, we dine in hell! I said give me a hell yeah!
Number 4.
Ready! Ready! Feel the rhythm! Feel the rhyme! Get on up! It's bobsled time!
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass!
Ready! Ready! Feel the rhythm! Feel the rhyme! Get on up! It's bobsled time!
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass!
Number 5.
So no matter what type of animal you are, from the biggest elephant to our first fox,
We can send anybody, Vince McMahon. Anybody.
I implore you, try.
Give me a hell yeah!
Try to make the world a better place. So no matter what type of animal you are, from the biggest elephant to our first fox,
We can send anybody, Vince McMahon. Anybody.
I implore you, try.
Give me a hell yeah!
Try to make the world a better place.
Number 6.
Enough is enough! It's the king of the ring. I'm serving notice.
I have had it with these motherfucking pigs on this motherfucking... Everybody strap in!
They're all on the list, and that's Stone Cold's list, and I'm fixing to start running through all of them.
Enough is enough!
As the king of the ring, I'm serving notice.
I have had it with these motherfucking streets on this motherfucking hill. Everybody strap in.
They're all on the list, and that's Stone Cold's list, and I'm fixing to start running through all of them.
Number 7.
As we're adding a little something to this month's sales contest, as you all know, first prize is a Cadillac Eldorado. Anybody want to see second prize?
Give me a hell yeah!
Second prize.
Give me a hell yeah!
Third prize is you're fired.
You can kiss my
As we're adding a little something to this month's sales contest, as you all know, first prize is a Cadillac Eldorado. Anybody want to see second prize?
Give me a hell yeah!
Second prize is a set of steak knives.
Give me a hell yeah!
Third prize is you're fired.
You can kiss my
Number 8.
The 4th of July will no longer be known as an American holiday, but as the day when the world declared in one voice, we will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight.
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
The 4th of July will no longer be known as an American holiday, but as the day when the world declared in one voice, we will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight.
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
All right, that's the end of round 7. I will replay all of those clips through one time, just so we all got them clearly for one time through.
Ready! Ready! Feel the rhythm!
My fault. I forgot to unmute the channel. We're going to start again from the top.
Number 1.
And if anyone tried to get to me, you would have stopped them, right? And when you and SJ were in that car wreck, what did you do to the airbag?
Stopped it.
You stopped it. You stopped it. This team is your family, Michael. You have to protect them from those guys, okay?
Somebody come out, because Stone Cold is ready to raise hell.
Number 2.
Freedom is the right of all sentient beings.
I'm still ready to fight him.
You all know there's only one way to end this war. We must destroy the cube.
Give me a hell yeah!
If all else fails, I will unite it with the spark in my chest.
Number 3.
Spartans! Ready your breakfast and eat hearty. But tonight, we dine in hell! I said give me a hell yeah!
Number 4.
Ready! Ready! Feel the rhythm! Feel the rhyme! Get on up! It's bobsled time!
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass!
Number 5.
So no matter what type of animal you are, from the biggest elephant to our first fox.
We can send anybody, Vince McMahon. Anybody.
I implore you, try.
Give me a hell yeah.
Try to make the world a better place.
Number 6.
Enough is enough!
As the king of the ring, I'm serving notice.
I have had it with these motherfucking streets on this motherfucking Everybody strap in!
They're all on the list, and that's Stone Cold's list, and I'm fixing to start running through all of them.
Number 7.
Because we're adding a little something to this month's sales contest. As you all know, first prize is a Cadillac Eldorado. Anybody want to see second prize?
Give me a hell yeah.
Second prize is a set of steak knives.
Give me a hell yeah.
Third prize is you're fired.
You can kiss my
Number 8.
The 4th of July will no longer be known as an American holiday, but as the day when the world declared in one voice, we will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight.
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
All right, you can submit that round 7 answer sheet whenever you're ready. And we just got one more round left tonight. We just have our fantastical voyage into round number 8. Round number 8 will start up in just a minute or so once we get all those round 7 answer sheets in, and I can read our answers for round 7. So submit those round number 7s whenever you are ready. Once we have what I think is all of them, we shall progress. Did I close the... Oh, I did. Yikes. I can't even see the chat right now. I closed it out. Yeah. Just talking to people. Waiting for people to submit their 7s. Oh.
Talking to a friend.
Right. How are we on 7? Is that everything? Yeah, that's everyone. Alright.
I got you.
Hold on. There. That... Ooh, something broke there. Oh, crap.
What?
My scoring thing is going to break because one of the answers is a number.
So I'll just add it.
Huh?
I'll just add it at the end.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay.
Or you can just subtract out. Yeah. Alright, guys, so, as you just heard, one of the answers is a number. Wonder which one that is. So, our answers for that round, for round number 7 in order are: number 1, The Blind Side; number 2, Transformers; number 3, 300; number 4, Cool Runnings; number 5, Zootopia; number 6, Snakes on a Plane; number 7, Glengarry Glen Ross; and number 8, Independence Day. So, round number 8 is our last round of the night, and we will have our final scores after it, and our winner of the first online quiz game in my history. So, round 8 is worth 16 points. Some questions are worth 1, some are worth 2, some are worth 3, and some are worth 4 points. Some questions do have multiple answers. I just ask that you separate your answers with a slash on your answer sheet for the questions that have multiple questions or answers in them. I will be sure to tell you how many answers you should be submitting for each question, so you know. Just make sure you put a slash between your answers. That's a slash. It can go either way, front slash, backslash, your choice. So, all right. Round number 8. Question number 1. Question number 1. The 2016 Olympics brought basketballer Sue Bird a gold medal and a new relationship with what purple-haired badass? Number one again, the 2016 Olympics brought basketballer Sue Bird a gold medal and a new relationship with what purple-haired badass? That's worth 1 point, by the way. 1 point. Liz is winning. Wow. Wow.
She's not supposed to tell people that.
She just admitted in the chat. They were in the lead. I haven't looked after round 7. All right, question number 2 for 2 points. I think, yes, for 2 points. So you're going to have 2 answers on this line. Make sure they're separated with a slash. First, a bag of loose bacon is a new menu item at what chain that used to have donuts in its name? And speaking of donuts, you can now get a sandwich made of them at what home of the Double Down? Number 2 again for 2 points. First, a bag of loose bacon is a new menu item at what chain that used to have donuts in its name? And speaking of donuts, you can now get a sandwich made of them at what home of the Double Down? I really shouldn't be surprised that you and your friends know a lot about Caligula. It's not a bad thing. I mean, he's a weirdo, but it's fine.
I fixed it.
Thanks. All right. Question number 3. Number 3, the dreaded anagram question. After Monty Python's Flying Circus, John Cleese starred in what cult Britcom that anagrams to Ow Fly Swatter? It's the letters in caps there that are your anagram. It's Ow, O-W, Fly Swatter, F-L-Y-S-W-A-T-T-E-R. Number 3 again. After Monty Python's Flying Circus, John Cleese starred in what cult Britcom that anagrams to Ow, Fly Swatter? Question number 4. Number 4, for 3 points, you'll get 1 point for each of them. I'll tell you a Nintendo series. You tell me which console the first game was on. First, Mario Kart. Second, Pikmin. Third, Super Smash Bros. You'll get 1 point. 1 point for each of those. Pardon my hiccup, please. Once again, for 3 points, I'll name a Nintendo series. You tell me which console the first game was on. First, Mario Kart. Second, Pikmin. Third, Super Smash Bros.
Are we accepting Transformers 2?
Yeah, it's fine. All right, question number 5. Number 5. Chigali are Indian lollipops flavored with what brown, pulpy fruit you may also know as a Doritos flavor? I think that's pronounced correctly. I think it's Doritos. Hey, I got it right. Rare foreign word pronunciation that I got right in the first try. Chigali are Indian lollipops flavored with what brown, pulpy fruit you may also know as a Doritos flavor? Question number 6. Number 6 for 3 points. Is it a Latin legal term or part of the human reproductive system? Is it a Latin legal term or part of the human reproductive system? First, labius minus. Labius minus. Second, corpus cavernosum. corpus cavernosum. And third, dictum. Dictum. For 3 points again, is it a Latin legal term or part of the human reproductive system? Labius minus, corpus cavernosum, and dictum. You'll get 1 point for each of those. Please answer each of those. So you're going to have 3 answers there separated by slashes. All right, question number 7. Number 7. In a famous safety demonstration at the 1853 New York World's Fair, what dude stood on an elevator and had an axeman sever the only support cable? Number 7 again. In a famous safety demonstration at the 1853 New York World's Fair, what dude stood on an elevator and had an axeman sever the only support cable? And our last question of the night for 4 points. For 4 points. 5 multi-film franchises feature Ice Cube in every single entry. Name any four of the first films from those franchises. I need the first one. I need 4 of the first ones, by the way. 4 of them. 1 point for each. Number 8 again, for 4 points. 5 multi-film franchises feature Ice Cube in every single entry. Name any 4 of the first films from those 5 franchises. You'll get 1 point for each of those films that you can name correctly. Oop, we're not doing answers yet. All right.
You're up to date.
Cool.
So for these ones, if it's 2 points, then you get it. It's 2, 3 is a 3, 4 is a 4.
Mm-hmm. And 1 is a 1. All right, guys, we're going to go through all those questions one last time for you. Round number 8, question number 1. The 2016 Olympics brought basketballer Sue Bird a gold medal and a new relationship with what purple-haired badass? Number 2, for 2 points. First, a bag of loose bacon is a new menu item at what chain that used to have donuts in its name? And second, speaking of donuts, you can now get a sandwich made of them at what home of the Double Down? Number 3, after Monty Python's Flying Circus, John Cleese starred in what cult Britcom that anagrams to OW, fly swatter? That's OWFLYSWATTER. Number 4, for 3 points. I'll name a Nintendo series. You tell me which console the first game was on. First, Mario Kart. Second, Pikmin. Third, Super Smash Bros. Number 5, Chigali are Indian lollipops flavored with what brown pulpy fruit that you may also know as a Doritos flavor? Number 6, for 3 points, is it a Latin legal term or part of the human reproductive system? First, labius minus. Second, corpus cavernosum. Third, dictum. Number 7, in a famous safety demonstration at the 1853 New York World's Fair, what dude stood on an elevator and had an axeman sever the only support cable? And number 8, for 4 points. 5 multi-film franchises feature Ice Cube in every single entry. Name any 4 of the first films from those 5 franchises. All right.
Well, I confused him with iced tea.
Different people. Different ices. You telling me? Alright guys, you can submit those round number 8 answer sheets as soon as you're done. Stick around, we got one. Well, no, we don't have anything else. We just got final scores. So hit that submit button, hammer that like button, hammer that subscribe button. Say a prayer that I don't get written up for violating copyrights. So, yeah, just press submit whenever you're ready. If you haven't used your Joker, be sure you use it. We are not keeping track of that because I don't currently have a way to do that. So I am trusting you. Just reading through some of your answers here.
They're comedians.
So some people think they are. I know there's still a couple of you guys left out there still, so take your time. It's 10:09. Oh, that rhymed. Take your time, it's 10:09. How many more are out there? Alright, I'm calling it. This is your last call to hit that submit button. You got another like 30 seconds or so. You have until 10:11 on my computer until we're calling it. I think that's everyone, isn't it? 12 of them? Oh yeah, there we go, because there's something in that top line. Alright, cool! So, let's do some answers for that round. While Abby is tabulating our final scores for the night. Number 1. The 2016 Olympics brought basketballer Sue Bird a gold medal and a new relationship with what purple-haired badass? There's clearly two different definitions of badass in this crew. One group is right, and that's the group that said Megan Rapinoe. The other group thinks Dennis Rodman is a badass. So, cool. Dennis Rodman, noted North Korean ambassador. Number 2, for 2 points, a bag of loose bacon is the new menu item at what chain that used to have donuts in its title? That is Dunkin'. And speaking of donuts, you can now get a sandwich made of them at what home of the Double Down? That's KFC. Number 3, after Monty Python's Flying Circus, John Cleese starred in what cult Britcom that anagrams to OW? Fly swatter. That's Faulty Towers. Faulty Towers. Not Life of Brian. Close. Faulty Towers. Number 4. For 3 points, I'll name a Nintendo series. You tell me which console the first game was on. First, Mario Kart. Mario Kart first appeared on the SNES, the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Second, Pikmin. That was first on the GameCube. And third, Super Smash Bros. Was first on the N64. Number 5, Chigali are an Indian lollipop flavored with what brown, pulpy fruit you may also know as a Doritos flavor? That's tamarind. Tamarind. Number 6, for 3 points, is it a Latin legal term or part of the human reproductive system? First, labius minus, that is a reproductive organ or part of the reproductive system. Copius cavernosum, that is also a reproductive system part. And the dictum is a legal term. It's an authoritative statement. Number 7, in a safety demonstration at the 1853 New York World's Fair, what dude stood on an elevator and had an axeman sever the only support cable? That's Elijah Otis, noted Otis elevator inventor. More of you got that than I thought would. I'm impressed. And number 8, for 4 points, 5 multi-film franchises feature Ice Cube in every single entry. Name any of the first 4 films of those 5 franchises. We have 21 Jump Street, we have Are We There Yet, we have Barbershop, we have Friday, and we have Ride Along. Ice Cube was not in the first XXX movie, although he must have been in the second and third ones. Didn't know that. So, I'm going to help Abby score these real quick, and then we're going to be on our way, folks, with our final scores.
Yeah, this question 4 is tripping me up.
One sec, I'll look at it.
There's just so many.
I know it's a lot. That's why I can do the rest of them.
It's okay, I just am too basics.
I just gotta do 5 quick. You already did 5.
Yeah.
Okay, then no. I just gotta put the scores in.
Do you want me to shout them to you? Are we on mute or no?
Nope. I'll mute it. Alright, our final scores for the night in our first online game of trying to do this. Okay, I will do my best. In 12th place, we have Siesta Key Rum with 40 points. In 11th place, Mom and Dad with 52. In 10th place, Rachel and Bean's Excellent Adventure with 58. In 9th place, The Jacksons with 62. In 8th place, LJ Doesn't Love Me Anymore with 64. In a tie for 6th place, we have Tristan's a Bitch and Two People and a Dog with 66 points. In 5th place, with 70 points, we have Irish and Isolated. In 4th place, with 71 points, Hauser-Busch. In 3rd place, with 73 points, TSM and B. In 2nd place, with 80 points, we have COVID and Bees. And in 1st place tonight with 83 whole points, we have Corona and Lime. Way to go, guys. That is our team out of Washington, D.C. Thanks for playing, guys. I hope you guys really had a good time. If there's enough interest, maybe I can do this again next week. We can keep this thing going. I hope this brightened your guys' quarantine just a little bit, and we can, maybe start something here. Also, for anyone who donated, it's much appreciated. Really do appreciate all that support for St. Baldrick's. So you guys rock. Everyone's awesome. Thank you guys so much. I am going to go offline now because I've been staring at this screen for what feels like forever. So thanks for playing, guys. Hopefully we can do this again soon. Let me know what you thought of it. If you guys have ideas for how we can make this better, I'm always open to everything. So thanks. Bye now.